What's going on, guys? This is Mike Norris. I'm here today with Tarik, our Director of Paid Advertising at UTech, and we are going to talk to you about Amazon ads. Tarik, why don't you say hi to everybody?
How's it going, guys? Happy to be here finally.
Yeah. This has been a long time coming. Tarik and I have actually been talking about this, and I kept scheduling it for the wrong time and the wrong week, and he was nice enough to not come down on me for that, so thank you. But anyway, Amazon ads are the topic at hand today. Many people run Google ads. It's extremely common. Facebook ads extremely common, and Amazon ads not so much, really. And there's probably a little bit of a barrier to entry, we think at least. But I want to flip it over to Tarik to kind of give everyone a little bit of a summary on Amazon ads. He's certified in Amazon, so he is the expert.
Yeah, totally. So, like you just said, Norris, a lot of people obviously gravitate towards Google because it's the number one search engine out there. But I think, there's a lot of similarities with Google and Amazon. I think Amazon kind of more tailors to people that have e-com sites or are selling products versus services. So I think that's kind of where Amazon sets themselves apart from Google. Obviously, Google has Google Shopping ads, but I think throughout the day or throughout your day or throughout your week, how many times you hear people, oh, yeah, I just ordered that off Amazon, or, oh, I'm going to go look on Amazon and see if it's on there. So the opportunity to get in front of those right people that are ready to purchase your products, Amazon is just kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I do that all the time. As much as I know we're Google partners here. I hope our Google team's not watching. I'm sorry. We love you. We really do. But if there's a product, I'm buying it on Amazon. Free one-day shipping, I'm all over that. Plus, I watched Jack Ryan on Amazon Prime, and that's a pretty good show. When it comes to advertising, though, and you kind of touched on this, Tarik, I think Google and Facebook have a clear advantage over Amazon when it comes to services.
Totally.
Because Amazon's all product-oriented. So if you don't sell a product, this video is probably not for you. Yeah. Maybe it is to the extent that we're telling you shouldn't run Amazon ads. Outside of that, it really is product oriented. So in what situations do you think, Tarik, it would be good for someone to run Amazon ads? Like what kind of companies, what kind of products?
Yeah. So, like I mentioned, you can find just about anything on Amazon, whether it's, consumer packaged goods, whether it's a bag of beef jerky, whether it's candy, whether it's water. I mean, everything is on Amazon. So basically, if you have a physical product that you are selling online or in a store, Amazon is a no-brainer because of the fact that so many people rely on Amazon to not only, compare prices. Like you mentioned, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get the free 2-day shipping. So there's just a lot of benefits to anyone that has an actual e-commerce store, and they're trying to get in front of those people that are looking for their products or might be exploring their products.
Yeah, and what kind of ads can people run? Because I think that's really an area where, if you're not doing this, you don't even really know. I mean, I personally, like when it comes to Google, I can identify an ad like that. I can see your search ads, your shopping ads, everything. But on Amazon, I see ads, but they don't seem quite as in your face.
Totally. So there's basically two ways to run sponsored ads on Amazon. You can either run sponsored products, which are basically individual products. So when you go to Amazon and you type in Nike shoes, you typically see the first 3 spots would be sponsored ads. So that's one type of ads that you can run on there. You can also run sponsored brands. So like I just said, if you go and type in Nike shoes, sometimes you'll see, Nike as a brand is kind of taking over that top position. So sponsored brands gives you the opportunity to not necessarily promote one individual product, but promote a collection of products or a collection of shoes or sportswear, sweatshirts, whatever it might be. So think of it as the sense of you're almost advertising your store, your brand as a whole, whereas sponsored products would be individual products.
Okay. Yeah. And is it a requirement that these products are all on Amazon?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So correct. You can't really run like a display ad maybe and shoot people off to your website. You've got to do it on
You've got to stay within Amazon. Correct.
Okay, got it. All right, that makes sense. So are there budget requirements?
I think the minimum is $1 a day. Obviously, $1 a day isn't going to get too far, depending on what you're
Yeah,
selling. But
don't recommend that.
yeah, totally. So it just kind of depends. Again, it works the same way that Google does. So when you're running a sponsored product campaign, you are running on a cost per click basis. So just like Google, you're able to control how your ads pop up depending on the keywords that you go after.
Sure.
Again, just like Google, there's different variations. So you can run exact match, you can run phrase match, you can run broad match. So depending on the keyword structure and kind of your end goal or what you're trying to accomplish, your budgets can range anywhere from, $500 to $500,000. It's just kind of what you want to spend there.
Okay. And is all the targeting keyword oriented then, or are there?
Yeah, for the most part, most things are keyword oriented. Okay. If you're going for more of a broad kind of, point of view from things, you could go like just general. So you could run just shoes, and then your shoes could show up, or you could do running shoes if they're specific to running shoes. So
got it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Anything else on the Amazon ad front that we might have missed?
Honestly, I think the most important part of running Amazon ads is just having your products retail ready. So, sure. With any sort of campaign that you're running with Amazon, there's kind of a retail ready checklist, which kind of consists of, a handful of things. So do your products have titles? Do you have descriptions? Do you have images? One big thing is customer reviews. So the requirement for Amazon is to have at least 3.5 stars or more with at least 15 plus customer reviews. So
got it. Okay.
What Amazon is doing is, they're trying to show the right product to the right person and ensure that person's having kind of that flawless experience of buying a good product, being able to read the reviews, being able to see what other people are saying about those things. So Amazon is very kind of picky on having your items retail ready. Other things that kind of go into that checklist would be your star rating, your inventory. If you don't have products available for people to purchase, Amazon's not going to favor you and want to show your ads when you don't have anything in stock. Sure. Again, too, there's also other things that you can do. You can do enhanced content on some of your products and things like that, just to give the reader a little bit more information on, dimensions, pictures from different angles, what is the weight of the product. These are a lot of things that, although not every person is concerned about, there are a lot of people that are very picky about the products that they're buying. They want to make sure that this is the right thing, it's the right size, it's the right weight, whatever it might be. So just generally speaking, as long as you're kind of following that retail ready checklist, you're basically setting yourself up for success right off the bat.
That makes sense, because so much, if you look at Amazon, pretty much everything they do is focused around the customer experience.
Totally.
And it makes sense that the ads would be the same way. They don't want people being shown crappy products,
For sure.
They don't want to ruin that experience.
Exactly. If you don't have these kind of requirements in place, that's where the user experience kind of starts to plummet. And that's where you get people who try to avoid Amazon instead of coming to Amazon for the things that they're looking for.
Oh, it makes sense. And platforms like Facebook especially is under so much scrutiny for the types of ads that it allows people to run. So it's good to see, I think, in some ways, and it's somewhat refreshing that Amazon has such a strict policy that you can't just fire something up and run ads. Because I'll tell you what, I have come across some ads on Instagram specifically where it looks good, it's like a watch or something, and you start looking at their website, and then you go to their social media and they have no followers at all, and
it throws up all these red flags. You don't know if they're an actual company or if this guy just is created this account to try and get people to
no phone number.
It goes a long way.
Yeah, definitely. Well, good. I think we'll leave everyone with this, and it's one final point here. Right now, Amazon accounts for about 5 to 6% of all digital online ad spend right now, and Facebook and Google combined for about over 50% of that. Like we said earlier, when it comes to the services and everything, Amazon is they're building out their home services, but they're probably never going to be to the level of Facebook and Google when it comes to service. If your business sells a service, Amazon's still probably not the place for you, at least right now, the way that their current ecosystem is set up. But they do have some stuff. But that said, they are projected by the year 2021 to eclipse the 10% mark when it comes to all that digital ad spend. So it is an area that's growing, and now is probably a really good time to jump on because there aren't that many competitors right now. Whereas you look at the saturation of these other platforms, I mean, Google and Facebook, everyone's on those. I mean, and they've made the barrier to entry so low that a mom and pop shop can jump on and just start firing out ads, you know? So with Amazon, it does seem there is more regulation, but you're probably going to get more bang for your buck. Now, the only thing to consider is Amazon's, of course, taking a cut of that because your product is on Amazon. So you have to factor that in as well. But those decreased advertising costs could be appealing to some business owners.
Yeah, I think one thing that I kind of want to chime in there too is, you know, obviously the advertising aspect of Amazon is not quite where Google is today, but they are making massive updates to their platform, the amount of targeting, the things that you can do within the platform. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, although they're, you know, I would say maybe 10 years behind what Google's doing, it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to continue to change and evolve the platform and just make it better for advertisers.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. And I think Google is kind of the gold standard still when it comes to that. I mean, they're on top of it, and you and I, we get access to all the betas and everything and all the stuff they're pushing out. And the speed at which they do it, it's hard to even keep up.
It really is.
It really is. And the sophistication is just incredible. All the automation is incredible. The AI is insane. And Facebook has come a long way too from when you know, we first started using the platform. I mean, it was bare bones, you know.
Yeah.
And I would imagine Amazon is, you know, given their size and given when they do things, I mean, they whole ass it. They don't half ass it. They whole ass it. So it's only a matter of time.
I think too, you know, one thing, the biggest thing about Amazon and, you know, just for anyone that's watching this is, you know, like I mentioned before, just think of how many times you go to Amazon to search products and that's kind of, you know, if you're jumping on board to start doing Amazon ads, your audience is right there. You know, the people that are on the site and that are looking for products. So it kind of helps, like, you know, aside from Facebook, it's kind of more going after interest base. Where this is like, these are physical products. We know the users that are coming to the site are looking to make purchases. So you're placing yourself in front of the right people at the right time.
Yeah. And on that note, I don't want any of the stats that I threw out there to kind of deter people. I know 10% doesn't sound like a lot, but over 50% of all online retail transactions in the United States come from Amazon. So it is the place to be if you've got products. You want to be on it regardless of if you're wearing regardless of if you're running ads or not, or wearing ads, you do want to be on Amazon regardless. So, all right. Well, I think that's about it. We'll wrap up here. But thank you guys for your time today. Thank you, Tarik, for joining us. This has been very, very good, I think. And as far as a learning experience, I think I've learned some things too. So thank you.
Awesome. Love it.
Thanks. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Have a good one.
See you guys.